of 10-3, followed by a win on Saturday in Game 2 by a final of 9-3. On Sunday, Atlanta would pick up the win by a final score of 5-4. The Braves will now go on the road as they travel to San Diego to take on the 8-9 Padres. The Braves come into tonight's game with a record of 12-4, and first pitch is scheduled for 9:40 p.m. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Sports Talk here on the Big AA. As always, when the Bulldogs play, you can hear them right here on the Big AA. For Sports Talk on WGAA, I'm Sam Branch.
The following is a presentation of WGAA Sports.
It's a no-hitter, and the Dogs win the region.
There's a ball hit deep to left field. Back to the wall. It is gone. Listen to this crowd.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and streaming on the TuneIn Radio app and Facebook Live. And now, let's head down to the field for today's action.
Welcome to Cedartown High School Bulldogs Baseball on the Cedartown High School Bulldogs Sports Network. Andrew Carter along with you here from Sonoraville High School as the Cedartown Bulldogs are 18-6. The Sonoraville Phoenix 18-6, the first ever meeting between the two teams. And Cedartown currently in first place in region play, 12-0 in region play. The Phoenix are 10-2. It's as simple as this, folks. If the Cedartown Bulldogs win one of the next three games against Sonoraville, they will be the region champion. Sonoraville hoping for a chance to play spoiler here. It's their senior night, so both teams are getting ready to go here in just a few moments. A little bit late getting started because of senior night activities, but we'll get going here in just a few moments. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back with the rest of our coverage here, opening coverage here for this final region series of the season. Cedartown Bulldogs and the Sonoraville Phoenix back after 2 minutes here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Shop local and save big at Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown. High-quality hand-cut meats and produce and low-priced national brand name dry groceries and lots more. And while you're there, stop and get something fresh and delicious from the deli. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10%, 430 South College Street in Cedartown across from the post office. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Sundays. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660.
Livewire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Livewire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Livewire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and priced to sell. Livewire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings. Coverage of Cedartown High School Bulldogs baseball on the Big AA is brought to you in part by Republican State Representative Trey Kelly of Cedartown.
This is Representative Trey Kelly. I want to wish all the players and coaches a safe and successful season. You've worked hard to represent us on the field, and I'm proud to represent you in the Georgia House of Representatives. Again, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and I want to thank you for listening to the Big AA. Go Dogs!
This announcement paid for by State Representative Trey Kelly, kellyforhouse.com.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
Welcome back to Cedartown High School Bulldogs Baseball on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. Andrew Carter with you here from Sonoraville High School, the Inferno, as they call their baseball complex. We got a full capacity crowd here of 200-plus folks here watching this ball game. between the two top teams in Region 7 4A. Starting lineup for the Cedartown Bulldogs will be Dylan Cupp, the shortstop, leading off. Tony Ware in center field, batting second. Xavier Holliday at third base is batting third. Batting fourth is the designated hitter, Reese Tanner. He's hitting for Chance White. Batting fifth, the catcher, Eli Barrow. Batting sixth is our starting pitcher, Britt Baxter, who just signed with Bryan College last week. So congrats to Britt for signing. Then Cole Dingler, the first baseman, batting in the seventh hole. Denver Nell batting eighth at second base, and Ace Allen is the right fielder. He is batting ninth. Let's listen into the Sonoraville Phoenix starting lineup.
Leading off and on the mound, number 12, Zach Miles. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 17, Jackson Payne. Batting third and playing center field, number 5, Cannon England. Batting fourth and playing third base, number 21, Zevin Ferguson. Batting fifth and behind the plate, number 16, Brock Clemens. Batting sixth and playing left field, number 3, Dawson Townsend. Batting seventh, designated hitter, number 22, Jackson Ballou. Batting eighth and playing first base, number 23, Easton Child. Batting ninth and playing second base, number 1, Corey Godfrey. Laying right field for the Phoenix, number 15, Luke Caldwell. And now the rest of the Phoenix players and their coaches. At this time, I would ask you to please rise up and remove your hats for the play of our national anthem.
Our pregame coverage of Cedartown Bulldogs baseball in the Big AA continues here as the Dogs are ready to go against the Sonoraville Phoenix. The first ever meeting between the two teams. Looking back, I could have sworn that Cedartown had played Sonoraville in the past, but the fact is they have never played before. The Sonoraville Phoenix. Oh, yeah. No, sir. No, sir. Oh, no, sir. You got it. So the Sonoraville Phoenix and Cedartown Bulldogs never have played each other before. So this will be an experience for sure. And these two teams are so evenly matched, it's not even funny. The only two losses for the Phoenix in region play came to the hands of the Heritage Generals and the Central Lions, rather to Northwest Whitfield and to the Central Lions. They completed a sweep of the Heritage Generals last week, a huge series for them, including a first game win a week ago today at Heritage. and it's set up a chance for them to play for a chance to win the region championship. And Sonoraville is loaded with talent. They've got Division I talent. One of their guys, Zach Lyles, is a Western Kentucky commit. He actually signed as both a pitcher and a position player in November. We'll get to the starting lineup here as we go for the Phoenix. But for the Cedartown Bulldogs, the shortstop Dylan Cupp will lead things off. Both teams at 18-6 on the season, and we are ready to go here in the top half of the first inning with Dylan Cupp to lead things off.
Leading off for Cedartown, number 3, Dylan Cupp.
Playoff atmosphere, there is a ton of people here. Sonoraville in red tops with white pants, white hats with red bills, and S, actually a Phoenix on their hats. The pitch on the way to Dylan is inside for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Bulldogs wearing all black. All black with the red helmets. There's a ground ball hit to shortstop. Bobbled for a moment, and he's going to be safe. And Dylan Cupp reaches on what's got to be an E6, but Dylan will take that, and so will the Cedartown Bulldogs. So Cupp reaches. So Lyles is the starting pitcher. He's a left-handed thrower. And already he's got ducks on the pond. Tony Ware, the center fielder, will bat now against Lyles. Ferguson at third, Pate at short, Godfrey at second, and Childs at first. Clements behind the plate. For the Phoenix, Townsend in left, England center, and Caldwell in right. A lot of seniors on this team, very much like Cedartown. Ware digs in there. Cupp with his lead at first base. The pitch, a bunt try. Hard hit bunt. The pitcher's going to pick it up. Actually, the first baseman picks it up and feeds over to the pitcher covering. It's out number 1. A great play there all the way around by the first baseman to get to it, and for Lyles to get there to cover the bag. It moves the runner over to second base. A very hard bunt by Tony Ware, and now Xavier Holliday, our third baseman today, will bat with a runner on and second and 1 out. Dogs with a runner in scoring position and a chance here to get it going. A little bit of a stoppage of play as Lyles had to take an armband off of his throwing arm. The umpire forced him to do that. And he says, let's go. Top of the first inning. Dogs threatening here with Dylan Cupp on second, reaching on an E6 and moving over to second on a sac bunt by Tony Ware. Holliday takes a called strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to the Bulldogs' third baseman. Bats left against the left-handed thrower. Lyles set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball outside, 1-1 the count. He's got a fast ball, let me tell you. Don't have a radar gun here, but it's got to be close to 80, upper 80s, maybe low 90s. 1-1 the count now to Holliday. The pitch. Low and away. He checked his swing, 2-1. Both sides are throwing their aces here in the first game. Cedartown, of course, putting Britt Baxter out there. And Lyles out there for the Phoenix. 2-1 pitch. Foul back. 2-2. The biggest game all year for the Cedartown Bulldogs right here. Lyles from the stretch. And the 2-2 pitch to X. Strike 3 called. Out number 2, and it'll be up to Reese Tanner if the Dogs are going to score here in the first. X Holliday called out on strikes. Painted the outside corner, it looked like. We're kind of sitting right behind the first base on deck circle, so we don't have the best view of the plate, but it looked to be about that. So 2 outs, Cupp at second. Reese Tanner, the DH, takes a called strike, 0-1. There are a lot of cheers today for both sides. Both sides have filled up the stands well. Phoenix with their senior day, and Cedartown, of course, always travels well. One of our closer games, actually. A 1 pitch to Reese. Bouncer up there in the dirt. No advance by Dillon. 1 ball, 1 strike. Reese from the left-hand side of the plate. That pitch is just missed. 2-1 the count. Was dropped at the plate. 2-1 the count now to Cedartown's senior designated hitter. Reese playing with through an injury to his elbow. 2-1 pitch. Cut and miss. 2-2. High fastball. In fact, Cup, Reese Tanner is restricted to batting only. He cannot play the outfield or pitch due to the elbow. He'll likely have to have surgery after the season. Dillon leads away. The 2-2 pitch. Here it is. Swing and miss. Strike 3. Cup left the board at second. We head now to the bottom half of the first. And it's Cedartown nothing. Sonoraville Phoenix coming up to face Britt Baxter when we come back. Cedartown Bulldogs baseball on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Ed's Cleaners in downtown Cedartown offers many different services. They dry clean, press your already washed garments, and fold and wash your clothes. They also launder and press your clothes with or without starch. They have an alterations expert on staff, and they can tailor your garments to you or simply replace buttons. They specialize in leather garment cleaning and preserving wedding gowns. Ed's offers next-day service where most in the industry do not anymore. As you know, Ed's loves their customers and strives to give them the best experience possible when they visit us. That's Ed's Cleaners in historic downtown Cedartown. Stop in today.
Hey, it's the Border Mexican Restaurant located at 718 North Main Street right here in Cedartown. Their phone number 678-246-1031. They serve a wide variety of your favorite Mexican food made fresh daily. Great food, great fun. It's great for the whole family. Come see us at the Border Restaurant right here on Main Street in Cedartown. Or you can call for takeout at 678-246-1031. The Border Mexican Restaurant is the best Mexican food north of the border. That's the Border Restaurant right here in Cedartown.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big AA.
Welcome back to our coverage of Cedartown Bulldogs baseball on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. Andrew Carter with you from the Inferno. Phoenix baseball. Sonoraville High School located about 5-6 miles, I guess, northeast of Calhoun. Cedartown, no hits, but 1 left in the top of the first inning. Britt Baxter on the mound for the Bulldogs. He'll face Lyles, the Western Kentucky commit, also already signed with Western Kentucky, be heading there next year. But I've also eyed a lot of scouts here, and we would expect the scouts to be looking at several folks playing in this game. Lyles, the pitcher. Pate, the shortstop. England, the center fielder, your top 3 batters. Then Ferguson, the third baseman, batting cleanup. And he'll face Britt Baxter. The wind, the pitch. A curveball, and it missed. Ball 1, not by much. 1-0 the count. Line drive just past the glove of Holiday. Gets into left field. The throw will come towards second base, and a leadoff single by Lyles. He hit that one a ton. A hard liner. Holiday probably knows he had a chance to get that one. It's a base hit all the way, but it was right at him. It's the line drive right at you that's tough, and that was definitely tough. Came at him hard. The shortstop Pate will bat now with Lyles at first on the first base hit of the game. Baxter delivers a breaking ball, called strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Fastball missed. 1-1. Not a cloud in the sky. Temperatures in the upper 60s, right around 70 here at the first inning of this ball game. Baxter set the 1-1. Ground ball to short. Could be 2. Taking himself and to the bag. Got him. 6-3 double play. Bases empty, 2 outs. Great job by the Bulldog defense. Dylan Cupp took it to the bag himself and threw over to first base and just got the shortstop Pate. And now England, the center fielder, will bat with two outs and nobody on base. Britt delivers. A chopper toward short. Picked up by Dylan Cupp. The throw to first. Got him! What a play. Dylan Cupp flashing the leather here in the first inning. 1 hit. Nobody left after the double play. Unless they called him safe. They called him safe. I thought they said out, and they did not. Did you see a pump? Did he change it? I guess he changed the call. Well, we thought it was out, and that's not it. So it's 2 outs. It's a fielder's choice. And the first pitch is fouled back to number 21, England. Rather, this is number 21, Ferguson, the third baseman. England, the runner at first base, reaching on what would be an infield hit, I suppose. It was hit to deep short. Dylan Cupp made a great play, thought they got him. Swung and missed on the pitch in the dirt, and it's 0-2. Britt Baxter he's not showing frustration, but he's pumping that frustration into his pitching here. Looks to first, and the 0-2 pitch. Hit to second and through for a base hit. So the inning continues. The throw comes in toward third, and it'll be runners at first and second. So the inning should be over, but it's not. And that'll continue on down to the catcher, Clements. So Ferguson singles. That's the third hit in the inning. And 2 aboard with 2 outs. Still no score, but a scoring chance again with the Phoenix have their first man in scoring position here. England at second and Ferguson, the runner, at first. And Clements at the plate. The wind, the pitch. To third base, picked up by Holiday. Throw to first, got him. And that'll retire the side. Now 2 left aboard. And we head to the second inning. 3 hits, and 2 left. We head now to the second, and no score here from Sonoraville. Back after this.
Bradford's Drugstore on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drugstore, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs. Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
To the second we go, and the Cedartown Bulldogs and Sonoraville Phoenix are tied 0-0. Magic number for the Cedartown Bulldogs is 1. If they can win today, they'll be region champs. They have 3 chances to do it if they can't get the win today. Of course, we're up against their number 1 pitcher. It'll be Eli Barrow, the catcher, Britt Baxter, the pitcher, and first baseman Cole Dingler to face Lyles. Top of the second we go. And Eli Barrow will dig in. No hits for the Bulldogs yet. We did have a base runner reaching on an error. That was Dylan Cupp to lead off the game. Got as far as second base on a bunt. But then 2 straight strikeouts into the threat. Lyles Wines delivers. Called strike inside corner. Oh, 1 to Barrow. Lyles delivers. Threw him a breaking ball high, 1-1. Lyles looks into Clements, the pitch. Ball 2, high and tight. 2-1 the count. Games 2 and 3 of the series. Doubleheader at Cedartown on Wednesday. Should be great weather for that game, too. Just like actually probably quite a bit warmer. 2-1, a swing and a miss. A big cut by Barrow, and he comes up empty. 2-2, the count now on Eli. Lyles ready to go. The kick in the 2-2. Ball 3 misses. So full count now on the Bulldogs catcher, senior catcher, Eli Barrow. Lyles ready. The kick to 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Barrow goes down on strikes to start the second. That's the 3rd strikeout thrown today so far by Lyles.
Now batting number 5, Britt Baxter.
And now pitcher versus pitcher. Britt Baxter will bat now for the Bulldogs. Britt with a couple of home runs on the season, including one in the Southeast Woodfield series. That one kind of high and tight toward the helmet there. 1 ball, no strikes. Kind of wake him up a bit. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Called strike over the inside corner, 1-1. This kid Lyles has himself a lively fastball. He throws hard. One of the better pitchers we've seen this year. 1-1 pitch. Something off speed upstairs, 2-1. Hard to believe we're staring down the barrel of the playoffs. A week from today is when they start. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2, late on the fastball. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cedartown would almost certainly be the at least a 2 seed, no matter what happens. So we would host next week. Wild pitch. Back to the backstop, and it's 3-2 now. So 3-2 to Baxter. We'll see if he comes back with his fastball. Seems to be what he's done every time he gets to a 3-2 count. But he goes off speed, and it's a strikeout. They have to throw down to first, and they get him. So what do we know? Threw him the off-speed pitch. Baxter swung through it, and the run down to first base as it was in the dirt.
Batting number 8, Cole Dingler.
There's Cole Dingler, 2 outs, and nobody on. Dogs have struck out 4 times already. Lyles kicks and fires. Fastball low and in. One-0 pitch, here it is. Fastball outside, 2-0. Denvernell hoping for a turn. He's on deck. 2-0 the count, the wind, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, way late on the heat. And again, like we said before, first time Cedartown has ever played Sonoraville. As far back as I can tell. 2-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch, called strike 2 right at the numbers. Inside corner, 2-2 now the count. Swung and missed, strike 3. And the Dogs are out in order. via the strikeout.
The Bulldogs go down in order.
We head now to the bottom half of the second. 0-0 the score, back after 60 seconds on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the big delay.
Welcome back to Cedartown Bulldogs baseball on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. It'll be Austin Townsend, the left fielder, lead it off, followed by the designated hitter Ballou, and then Childs will bat eighth. Bottom half of the second, and we're scoreless. Baxter delivers an off-speed pitch that missed. 1 ball, no strikes. Fouled away. 1-1. Bouncer up the middle and through for a base hit for number 3, Townsend. That is the 4th base hit for the Phoenix. So leadoff single for Townsend, and here's the DH Ballou. Bouncer to the pitcher. The throw to second for 1. On to first, not in time. It'll be a fielder's choice. 1 gone. So they get the lead runner at second base. Good job by the Bulldogs there to get at least 1 runner, and that's the first out. So fielder's choice hit in 2 by Ballou, and now Childs. Easton Childs will bat. 1 on, 1 out. Windy day. Baxter winds, delivers. Down low for ball 1. Runner first with 1 out. 1-0 pitch from Baxter. Line to third. Great short hop there. They go to second for 1. On to first. Yes, sir. Double play. Around the horn from third to second to first. And a great job there by X Holiday to pick up that hop. We head now to the third, and we're still scoreless here from Sonoraville. Back after 60 seconds on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Whether you're a first-time home buyer or looking for that dream home, Rick Baxter of Hometown Realty can help you find the home you've been looking for. The Hometown Realty team has a reputation for matching people with properties, knowledge of the market, and love of the areas where they work and live. Whether residential, commercial, or land real estate, Rick Baxter of Hometown Realty can help make it happen. Call Rick today at Hometown Realty at 770-505-7766 or directly at 770-547-3139. Find your next home on the web at rickbaxter.net. The winning team at Hometown Realty says, go Dogs.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big Double A.
Phoenix have gotten some hits today. They've got 4 of them, a fielder's choice, and a double play. Great defense by the Bulldogs in the bottom half of the second. As we head to the third inning, Denver Nail will bat, followed by Ace Allen and then Dylan Cupp. Lyles has been efficient, to say the least. Cut the miss, strike one, way late. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch. That bounced up there, 1 ball, 1 strike. As I mentioned before, not only is Lyles a pitching prospect, he's also a prospect as a player on the field as well. Recruited for both. 1-1 pitch on the way to Denver. That's inside, 2-1. Phoenix fans didn't think so. 2 balls and a strike is your count. 2-1. Foul back, just got a piece. 2-2 now the count to Denver. Cedartown senior second baseman. Ace Allen on deck, playing right field. He's a great utility player, can play at the outfield, shortstop, third base. 2-2 pitch, just got a piece. Denver stayed alive here, 2-2 the count. Two balls, 2 strikes. It's Denver Nail. And the pitch on the way from Lyles, called strike 3. Another K on the board for Lyles. Scratch the backwards K on your scorecard, and that'll take us to the 9th man in the order for the Bulldogs. That's Ace Allen. And if the scouts are here looking at Lyles, they ought to be looking at Ace Allen too. Just what he has done this year for the Bulldogs just as a freshman. The wind, the pitch. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Ace takes a strike. 1-1, the count.
Stay smooth. Stay smooth.
The wind, the 1-1. A cut and a miss, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cedartown does have a base hit. Check that. We do not have a base hit. Just missed. 2-2. We've had a chopper hit to the pitcher. They'll throw to first, and they got him on the tag. Picked up by Lyles. He kind of turned around and threw to first, threw a bit wide, and great job there by Childs over at first base to apply the tag. And that's out number 2.
Number 3, Dylan Cupp.
Six strikeouts so far for Lyles. Dylan Cupp reached on an E6 his last time. Pitch on the way. That ball is lined to right field toward the fence, and it's over his head to the fence. Dylan Cupp rounds first. He'll be at second base with a stand-up double with 2 outs here in the third. Dylan Cupp hits it the other way, all the way to the fence. That was off the fence. And they have a pretty high fence here. I was making that comment when I went out there to set up our center field camera. It is so tall, about probably 12 feet high, 12, 13, maybe 14 feet high.
Number 13.
And then the batter's eye is about 3 feet taller than that. Tony Ware laid down a sack bunt his last time, which moved Cup to second. There are 2 outs now. Pitch on the way to Ware. That one a called strike. The ball pops away, and to third base goes Dylan Cup. Pitch was a strike. It's got to be probably going to be a pass ball. I would think it would be. And now the runner comes home. He is out. They're going to give him home plate, I think, unless they say time was called. So they're putting him back to third base, I think. No. Yes, they will. So they're going to put Dylan back at third base. Dylan was trying to get to home with the with time called, and apparently time was called. Dylan thought time had not been called, so they sent Dylan back to third. Cedartown fans are yelling foul play. Cedartown just about stole themselves their first run. Cup 90 feet away at third. 0-1 to Ware. Called strike 2 on the fastball. Catcher had the plate blocked. In fact, it was a collision there. Cup is okay, thankfully. That was just kind of a scary, weird thing. 0-2 pitch on the way to Ware. High, ball 1. By the way, they do have a 3-man officiating crew here, which is usually you just have 2. 1-2 pitch, just missed for ball 2, and Phoenix fans thought they had a strikeout of the side. There's umpires at third and first, and of course the home plate umpire here. So time had been called. That's what the call was. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3, and the inning is over. Once again, Dylan Cup left stranded on base in scoring position, this time 90 feet away. We head to the bottom half of the third, still scoreless here from Sonoraville High School in Calhoun. Back after this 60-second break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Shop local and save big at Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown. High-quality hand-cut meats and produce and low-priced national brand name dry groceries and lots more. And while you're there, stop and get something fresh and delicious from the deli. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10%, 430 South College Street in Cedartown, across from the post office. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Sundays. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big AA.
Welcome back, bottom half of the third. Here we go. The wind from Baxter in the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. It's Godfrey, the second baseman, then Lyles and Pate. 9-1-2 in the lineup, the 0-1. Ground ball toward third, past third to shortstop. Dylan Cup throws a one-hopper safe. That'll be an infield hit. Once it got past the glove of Holiday, and Holiday really had no chance to get to it, Dylan Cup picked it up, and a fast runner there is Godfrey. Got aboard to first base, and another leadoff hit. That is, for the Phoenix, their 5th base hit. And now back to the top of the order, their stud, Lyles, who got the day started for the Phoenix with a base hit in the bottom half of the first, so he's 1 for 1. Britt delivers a ball, just missed. 1-0 the count. Baxter checks the runner at first, and the 1-0. Ground ball, base hit to right field. Ace Allen picks it up, throws to the infield. And 2 consecutive base hits to start out the third. Infield hit and a ground ball to right. So Pate's 2 for 2, or rather Lyles is 2 for 2. Now Pate 0 for 1. In the bottom of the first, Pate hit into a double play. Double play would certainly be welcomed here if you're the Cedartown Bulldogs. Godfrey at second, Lyles at first. The pitch. Yeah, inside, pretty far in. 1 ball and no strikes. Baxter checks. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch, here it is. A bunt. Picked up by Baxter. The throw to first. Did not get him. And the bases are loaded with nobody out. An infield hit. Baxter, the only guy who had a chance to get to that one. It was a perfectly laid down bunt. Pate gets aboard. And now the sacks are full. Here's the center fielder, England, who is 1 for 1. Bases full of Phoenix. Baxter looks into Eli, and the pitch on the way. Breaking ball and a strike. Goes to his bread and butter. 0-1. 0-0, but there are bases full with nobody out here in the third for the Phoenix. The pitch. That one just missed. 1-1 the count. The stretch, the pitch. Ground ball, short, could be 2, 4, 6, and 3. Got him. And the run does score. It's 1-0. The throw comes to third, gets away from third, and that's going to score the second run. A great defensive play turns into a blunder. It's 2-0. The Dogs turn 2, but then a throwing error gives them a second run. Mistakes like that you just cannot make. They threw to third, trying to get there. The runner leaning off. And the Phoenix have an all-important 2-0 lead. So no RBI, though, because of the double play, even though the run scores. Cedartown's first error, that's a bouncing ball into the dugout, strike 1 to the next batter. That's a fly ball foul. 0-2. This is Ferguson, third baseman. 1 for 1 with a single. The pitch. Chopper, shortstop, Dylan Cup, fields, throws, got him. That's out number 3, but a costly inning for the Cedartown Bulldogs. A great double play turn, but then an error on a throw trying to get the runner leaning off the bag at third. And it's now a 2-0 lead for the Phoenix through 3. We head to the top of the fourth after this timeout on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660.
Livewire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Livewire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Livewire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and priced to sell. Livewire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big AA.
We're back as we head to the top of the fourth. Sonoraville has a 2-0 lead, and they scored on a double play. They were going to get one run anyway on the double play. Then an errant throw. They charged the air. It's a Cole Dingler on the E3 on the throw to third base. Holiday and Reese Tanner will be the first two batters here. Dogs need the bats to come alive. Only one base hit for the Dogs. That, of course, the double by Dylan Cupp.
Cedartown, number 4, Holiday.
Holiday 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 7 of the 9 have fanned so far. Here we are at the top of the fourth. Holiday takes high, ball 1. Series continues on Wednesday. Fastball or strike called at the knees. 1-1. Lyles with the line, the 1-1. A tapper toward third. Picked up there by Ferguson. The throw to first will be in time. So Holiday is out via the grounder to third. That'll bring up Reese Tanner, who struck out his last time up.
Now batting number 2, Reese Tanner.
The senior digs into the batter's box. Pitch on the way to Reese. Down low, ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a miss with a high fastball. 1-1 to count. Eli Barrow waits on deck. The pitch. Grounder to second. From the back of the dirt, throws on the first. Out number 2. So 2 outs and now Eli Barrow. Victim of a strikeout swinging his last time. Second time through the lineup, though. With the exception of Tony Ware, the Dogs, Holiday and Tanner both making contact, making the infield defense make a play. Wind the pitch. It's a ball down low. 1-0 the count. Allows the kick in the 1-0 pitch. Popped up and out of play. 1-1 the count. One pitch is drilled to right field and deep. It's a diving try. It's down. Barrow rounds first, heads to second. It's still at the fence. He's going to stop there with a double. Second base hit for the Bulldogs is an extra base hit. Eli Barrow with a 2-out double will keep the line going, and that'll bring up the Bulldogs pitcher, Britt Baxter. Jack Roper will go out there to run for Eli. Great piece of hitting there by Barrow. Barrow laced it to right field, and the right fielder, Caldwell, just couldn't get to it. It was hit too hard right at him. And Baxter will try to help himself here. Baxter 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Check of the runner, the pitch. Swing and a miss, a big cut there by Baxter, 0-1. The pitch on the way. Ground ball to third. To his glove, the throw to first in time. And that's the inning for the Bulldogs in the top of the 4th inning. The double by Eli Barrow is in. His courtesy runner left stranded at second base. We head now to the bottom half of the 4th. A 2-0 lead for Sonoraville. Back after this.
Coverage of Cedartown High School Bulldogs baseball on the Big AA is brought to you in part by Republican State Representative Trey Kelly of Cedartown.
This is Representative Trey Kelly. I want to wish all the players and coaches a safe and successful season. You've worked hard to represent us on the field, and I'm proud to represent you in the Georgia House of Representatives. Again, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and I want to thank you for listening to the Big AA. Go Dogs!
This announcement paid for by State Representative Trey Kelly, kellyforhouse.com. Ed's Cleaners in downtown Cedartown offers many different services. They dry clean, press your already washed garments, and fold and wash your clothes. They also launder and press your clothes with or without starch. They have an alterations expert on staff, and they can tailor your garments to you or simply replace buttons. They specialize in leather garment cleaning and preserving wedding gowns. Ed's offers next-day service where most in the industry do not anymore. As you know, Ed's loves their customers and strives to give them the best experience possible when they visit us. That's Ed's Cleaners in historic downtown Cedartown. Stop in today.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big AA.
Clements, Townsend, and Ballou due up for the Phoenix here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Cedartown trails 2-0 to the Sonoraville Phoenix. Clements is 0 for 1, Townsend 1 for 1, and Ballou is 0 for 1. Dogs made contact in that 4th inning, in that top of the 4th. Now we're in the bottom half, and Baxter back out on the hill. That pitch is fouled back, 0-1, as the wind continues to howl here. Wouldn't be baseball without wind. It's really blowing in. Here's the 0-1. Down the third base line. That is a fair ball down the third base line. Running it down is Chance White. He'll throw it in to the cutoff man, and it's a leadoff double for Clements. And ladies and gentlemen, that was just inside the line.
Courtesy runner for Brock, number 4, Eli Ballou.
So here's Eli Ballou.
Now batting number 3, Dawson Townsend.
Here's Townsend. A double down the left field line to lead off the bottom of the 4th. Townsend 1 for 1. And the pitch on the way from Baxter. It's a high one. 1 ball, no strikes. One 0 the count. The pitch. Tried to bunt, and he went for it. 1-1.
Everybody clap your hands.
Baxter comes set, pitching from the stretch with the runner on second. 1-1. Swing and a miss, a nasty curveball. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes, a 2-0 lead for the Phoenix. Bottom half of the 4th. And the 1-2. Strike 3 call with a curve. Big pitch there by Baxter, got him looking. And that is out number 1 here in the 4th.
Number 22, Jackson Ballou.
And here's Jackson Ballou, the DH. That one just missed in. Ball 1 ball, no strikes. Britt got a sign from Dylan Cupp. 1-0 pitch. Line drive right field, and Ace out on the run. It gets by him into the fence. Rounding third is Ballou. He'll head to the plate. He's going to score. It's another double, and it's 3-0 Sonoraville. That's the first earned run of the game. So a 1-out double to right field. Here's Easton Childs. 1 out, runner on second. 2 extra base hits in this inning have been big for the Phoenix. From the stretch, the look over, and the pitch, here it is. Curveball missed high. 1 ball, no strikes, now the count to Childs, and now time called as Eli goes out there as well as Coach Evans. Well, the score is 3-0 Sonoraville. 3 runs for the Phoenix on 9 hits. 1 error for them. No runs on 2 hits and 1 error. The hits for the Bulldogs coming from Dylan Cupp and from Eli Barra. So the meeting over with. Everybody back to where they're supposed to be. And it's a 1 ball, no strike counts to Easton Childs. Childs is 0 for 1, but every one of these Phoenix hitters are dangerous. We've seen that already. This is the reason why they're in the top 10. Look towards second by Britt, and the 1-0 pitch, here it is. Ball 2 down low in the dirt. And it's 2-0. Two 2-0 the count. 1 out, the pitch. Hard hit to left field. Base hit. Chance White-Fields throws into the outfit to third, covering third. Dylan Cupp. It's a single. Runners will be at the corners with 1 out. That's the 10th hit for the Phoenix through 3 1/3.
And the hits just keep on coming.
So here's Godfrey.
Number 1, Coy Godfrey.
Godfrey is 1 for 1 with a run scored. He's the 9th man, second baseman. 9th man in the lineup for the Phoenix. The pitch on the way. Fastball in. Ball 1. Britt checks the runner at first. 1-0 pitch, here it is. Low and in with a curve. It's 2-0. Phoenix wants to send this series back to Cedartown with the region championship undecided. 2-0. hit in the air toward the left side. That's going to be fouled out of play. 2-1. Two runs scored in the third inning and 1 run so far in the fourth, but the Phoenix are still threatening. There's a curveball strike 2 called inside corner. 2-2. Britt only has 1 strikeout today. The 2-2. Hit to the right side, and that is fair. Just fair inside the right side. 1 run is in. It's 4-0, and another double. That ball just fair down the right side. And with the 11th hit, it's 4-0 Phoenix. And it doesn't get any easier. Here's Zach Lyles. Lyles 2 for 2, and they will intentionally walk him to load the bases. Jackson Pace is 1 for 2. Yeah, they're not going to take their chances. And they'll send out a courtesy runner for Lyles. So the base is full, still only 1 out. Dogs hoping for another double play here to get us out of the inning with only 2 runs. But you got the shortstop Pate at the plate, who is 1 for 2. Bases loaded, the pitch. Line drive right field, base hit. 1 run is in, 2 runs are going to score. Throw comes into the middle of the infield. 6-0 Phoenix. And they are pouring it on the Bulldogs here. This Phoenix team on their senior night is trying to show the world they belong, and they have done a good job so far. 2-run single by Pate. Here's England. Baxter delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Pitch was in the dirt. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Great job for the double play, and it's good, and it's to first base in time. It was Dylan Cupp who ranged in front of the bag at second, stepped on the bag for 1, and then back to first for the double play. But the Phoenix score 4 runs here in the bottom half of the fourth, and they lead it 6-0 for the Phoenix. 6 runs on 12 hits and 1 error. We head now to the top of the 5th, and the Dogs have some work to do, down 6.
Phoenix score.
Hey, it's the Border Mexican Restaurant located at 718 North Main Street right here in Cedartown. Their phone number 678-246-1031. They serve a wide variety of your favorite Mexican food made fresh daily. Great food, great fun. It's great for the whole family. Come see us at the Border Restaurant right here on Main Street in Cedartown. Or you can call for takeout at 678-246-1031. The Border Mexican Restaurant is the best Mexican food north of the border. That's the Border Restaurant right here in Cedartown.
Bradford's Drugstore on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drugstore, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
Sonoraville with a 6-0 lead. A 4 spot on 5 hits in the bottom half of the fourth. And Lyles completing his warm-up tosses. He will face Cole Dingler. Then Denver Nell and Ace Allen, 7, 8, and 9 in the lineup. Dogs with only 2 hits in the game.
Yeah, leading off for Cedartown.
Cole is
Cole Dingler.
Cole was 0 for 1 with a strikeout. All of our batters have seen Lyles now, and maybe they can adjust. The pitch, fastball and a strike. He's not low on gas right now. He's chunking it. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 to Cole. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Lyles wasting no time. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out on a pitch inside corner. And Lyles is coming right after these Bulldog batters. He's not wasting pitches on 0-2 counts. He is coming right after us. Here's Denver Nail. Denver struck out his last time. Lyles. The wind, the pitch. Strike called at a pitch that was possibly at the knees. Cedartown fans making some noise, disapproving. 0-1 pitch misses high and in, 1-1. One ball, one strike to Denver. Lyles winds, delivers a 1-1. Fly ball, shallow right field, and the second baseman drops it. No man's land, he had to backpedal, and it drops. So the Dogs have something going with 1 out. We'll see how they score it. Probably going to be, I would call it a base hit.
Hey, you need to take 2.
Ace Allen.
Number 0, Ace Allen.
They will give Cedartown their 3rd hit on that one, and here's Ace Allen. He's 0 for 1, but he did not strike out. Pitch. Strike called at the letters. One the count, runner on first base. Denver Nail with a bloop single. That one just missed. 1-1. Pretty good looking pitch. Lyles set. 1-1. That's popped up and foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lyles threw 4 1/3, 67 pitches. Pretty efficient. The 1-2. Called strike 3. Ace walks away from the plate in disbelief. Nine strikeouts for Lyles. That'll take us back to the top of the order. And Dylan Cupp.
Number 3, Dylan Cupp.
Dylan is 1 for 2 with a double. He also reached on an E6, made it as far as second. That time made it as far as third when he doubled. And the pitch. Strike called that time perhaps above the letters, but the call was made. 0-1. To Dylan. Fastball called strike 2. Dylan thought it was in. Home plate umpire thought it was a strike, and his opinion is the one that matters. 0-2 with 2 outs. Lyles, the 0-2. Line drive, left center field. It is going to get down for a base hit. So Dylan is 2 for 3, gets a 2-out single. Stopping at second base is Denver Nail. Here comes Tony Ware. Tony is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He's also sacrificed. So the Dogs have something going. Their first,
Number 13, Tony Ware.
I say the first threat. They've had runners in scoring position a couple of times already. See if Tony Ware can drive them in here. Denvernell at second, Dylan Cupp at first. And the pitch on the way to Ware. Taken high at the shoulders. 1 ball, no strikes. One-0 pitch, here it is. Just missed. 2-0. Must have been outside. Now we have time called. Defensive meeting. Second baseman and catcher meet up. That's Godfrey and Clements meeting up with Lyles. Very quick meeting. 2-0 the count. Lyles is at 73 pitches. That's a foul tip. 2-1. 74th pitch now. 74 pitches, 48 strikes. 2-1 the count to Tony Ware. Ware looking to reach for the first time.
Nobody.
2-1 pitch, called strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 aboard. Lyles comes set, looks to second, the pitch. Called strike 3. We have looked at strike 3 a lot today. The 10th strikeout for Lyles and 2 left aboard. It is 6-0 Sonoraville as we head to the bottom half of the 5th after this.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671, located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big AA.
Welcome back as we head now to the bottom half of the 5th. The day is over for Brett Baxter. He goes 4 innings, giving up 12 hits, 6 runs, 5 of them earned, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Not the best start for his year, but he only threw 47 pitches. 34 of them were strikes, but a lot of them were squared up. So he'll give way to Samuel Formby. With only 47 pitches, Brett could possibly pitch later. If we need him again, maybe Wednesday, we could possibly see him sooner than later. This will also give Samuel Formby some work. Since Reese Tanner's not available to pitch, we're going to have to likely rely on a third starter throughout the playoffs. Here's Ferguson, the third baseman, the number 4 hitter. Strike called there from Samuel. 0-1 the count. Samuel Formby, the crafty lefty, as we've come to call him. The 0-1. Just missed. Wow. 1-1 the count. Cedartown fans being kind of brutal here. The 1-1. Foul tipped, 1-2. Definitely something different for sure the other side of the plate, but Samuel throws at the curve, but then he has a pretty good fastball. 1-2. Called strike 3. Got him on the inside corner. Good start for Samuel. Struck out Ferguson, who was 1 for 2. Now he's 1 for 3. Here's Clements, the catcher, who's 1 for 2 on the day. Formby cool and collected. The kick, the pitch. That's popped up and fouled. Out of play. Strike 1 to Clements. 0-1. And the pitch from Formby. Bounced up there. 1-1 the count. The wind, the 1-1. Another bouncer. 2-1. Bounced right in front of his instep. Here's the 2-1. Line drive. Base hit. Center field. 13th base hit for Sonoraville on the day. And it's a 1-out hit for Clements. And he'll be relieved for a courtesy runner.
Courtesy runner number 4, Eli Ballou.
Eli Ballou.
I said you can have whatever you like. Now batting number 3, Dawson Townsend.
And here's Dawson Townsend. 1 on, 1 out. Bottom of the 5th. Snap throw to first. That one got away. Runner to second base on the E1. He had a pitch to be made to Townsend. So Samuel takes out the conventional double play with a runner to second now. The pitch. Swung and missed. 0-1. Ballou, the courtesy runner for Clements, leads away. That's a high pitch. 1-1 the count, inside corner, but high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Formby, the 1-1. Just a bit inside. 2-1 the count. Cedartown fans showing frustration. 2 balls, 1 strike the count. 1 out. Runner on second. The pitch on the way from Samuel. That's a tackle foul at the plate, 2-2. With you from Cedartown High School on Wednesday. Barring a big comeback, Cedartown will have to wait till we go home for a chance to win the region. But Sonoraville wants the same thing. They'll have to sweep for a chance to do that. The 2-2. Strike 3 called on a high curveball. Second strikeout for Formby. So that's out number 2.
Number 22, Jackson Ballou.
Now Jackson Ballou is what I would assume his younger brother running at second base for the catcher. And the pitch to Ballou. A bouncer in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes, no advance. And the count, 1 ball and no strikes. Ballou 1 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. Time called. Home plate umpire will dust off the plate. Sun is starting to fall. This is the coolest day, I think, for this week. The weather for Wednesday is going to be in the low to mid 80s. So definitely warmer for the homestand on Wednesday for the doubleheader in this series. Samuel looks. 1-0 pitch. Low and in, ball 2. Here's the 2-0. Big cut and miss, threw him the fastball, and his hat came off. And so did his shoes at the plate. 2-1. Good pitch there from Samuel. Certainly surprised Blue. We'll see what he comes back with on the 2-1. 2-1 pitch to Blue. Just inside, ball 3. It was pretty well inside. Almost hit Blue, the elder Blue. 3-1 the count. 2 outs. Formby delivers. Swing and miss, 3-2. Green line on 3-1, and it's now a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The younger Blue, running at second base, will have a head start on contact with 2 outs. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And Samuel delivers the payoff. Ball 4, just missed. And Samuel walks his first batter. Formby doesn't think much of it, but he'll turn around and face the next guy. Blue coaxes a walk. And here's Childs. Childs is 1 for 2. A run scored, an RBI, and he's also walked 1. So pretty good day at the plate for him. Formby comes set. And the pitch. Fastball strike at the knees. 0-1. No balls and a strike. The kick and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And quickly, Samuel is ahead of the count. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. And the 0-2 pitch. Foul back. The younger Bellew at second, the elder Bellew at first. 0-2 the count. And the pitch to Childs. Swing and a miss, it's in the dirt, and they'll tag him out. That is out number 3, and a great job there by Samuel Formby to get out of trouble in the bottom half of the 5th. We head to the 6th. Dogs only have 6 outs left, and they're down by 6 runs. We'll come back after this word from our Bulldog sponsors on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
Welcome back. Cedartown trails 6-0 to the Sonoraville Phoenix. Lyles will continue his work on the mound. Lyles through 5 innings. 4 hits allowed, no runs, 10 strikeouts. He'll face Xavier Holiday. And X takes in 1 ball and no strikes. In fact, X kind of pushed off the mound, or out of the box there on the pitch in. The 1-0. Down low, ball 2. Reese Tanner on deck. Followed by Eli Barrow. The 2-0. Tap foul. 2 balls and a strike. A beautiful spring day for baseball. Here's the 2-1. Called strike 2. Let her high, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Low, a bouncer, 3-2. There's been a few full counts, but there's not been a walk yet. 3-2. Fouled back as X stays alive. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 6th inning. Cedartown down 6-0. And the 3-2 pitch to Holiday. Stayed alive again, fouled it back. Good battle going on here. And the pitch count continues to go up. For Lyles, he's up to 84 pitches. It's one thing you can be sure of. After today, we will not see him again unless we see him in the playoffs. 3-2 is a line drive to right field, base hit. X Holiday rounds first, and he's going to go to second base. The throw comes in. He is safe with a head first slide. Great start to the 6th. The Bulldogs get a base hit. X Holiday laces that in there for the Bulldogs' 5th hit. And that'll bring up Reese Tanner. Reese 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And Holiday hit it hard.
Now batting number
Second
2,
baseman
Reese
Godfrey
Tanner.
tried to leap in the air to get it, but it was just over his head. And Holiday was thinking 2 right out of the box. Reese Tanner, his 3rd trip to the plate. Now he'll step in. Look to second. Lyles delivers. Called strike. 0-1. No balls and a strike. Top of the 6th, nobody out. Runner at second. The pitch. That's low. Fastball missed. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 pitch. Call strike 2. Reese shakes his head at it, not liking the call. And it's now 1-2. The advantage to Lyles with the count there. Lyles gets a sign. Time asked for at the plate by Reese. Good job there to disrupt the rhythm. Takes a practice swing. Checks back in. Now back into the box. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lyles looks towards second. And the 1-2. Strike 3 called. Fastball outside corner. 1 gone. And it's not hard to see why
12,
Western Kentucky
Eli Barrow.
has signed this kid to play baseball for them. Lyles is dealing. Here's Barrow. Barrow doubled his last time. The pitch. Low and in, ball 1. As the sun continues to fall, the temperatures are starting to drop. It was 78 degrees when we started the game, probably about 65 now, maybe dropping pretty quick as the sun goes. 1-0 pitch. Strike call. Didn't go around. It was a call strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Ball high. Two balls, 1 strike. Here's the 2-1. Swung and missed. Threw him something off speed, and he offered 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Holiday at second base. Time called. And here we go. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and miss, strike 3. Barrow down on strikes for the second time, and it's up to Britt Baxter.
5, Britt Baxter.
So Britt Baxter is now playing right field, and he will bat. Baxter is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. No balls and a strike. Dogs down to their final 4 outs. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Swung at it upstairs. 0-2 now the count to Baxter. Oh and 2 outs. Top of the 6th inning. Lyles delivers an 0-2, and it's high. 1-2.
Let's go, Zach. Got it, baby. Got it, baby. Let's go.
96 pitches for Lyles. One ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Upstairs, 2-2. Lyles has a dozen strikeouts. Giving up 5 hits, one of those hits led off this inning. All those hits have been hard hit, but have been scattered around. 2-2. Strike 3 swinging. The Dogs have left a runner in scoring position once again in the ball game. We head to the bottom half of the 6th. Sonoraville 6 and Cedartown nothing. Back after this.
Your first time. Are you ready for steel equipment, that is? At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Shop local and save big at Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown. High-quality hand-cut meats and produce and low-priced national brand name dry groceries and lots more. And while you're there, stop and get something fresh and delicious from the deli. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10%, 430 South College Street in Cedartown across from the post office. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Sundays. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
North Phoenix, number 1, Boy Godfrey.
So here we go as we go to the bottom half of the 6th. Sonoraville up 6-0 over the Bulldogs. Samuel Formby will start his second inning of work. Had a couple of base runners, but did a good job of putting out the fire. There's a fly ball to the right side and foul. I think, yes. 0-1. Kind of out of our viewpoint. Godfrey. What's he done today? He's 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored and a run batted in. Called strike 2. Godfrey, Lyles, and Pate due up. Formby, the 0-2. Upstairs, ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Samuel Formby delivers. Just missed. 2-2. Man. Eli framed that up, wanted the call, didn't get it. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Samuel with a kick in the 2-2. Strike 3 called, got him on the inside corner. That is out number 1, and Godfrey takes a seat.
Now batting number 12, Zach Lyles.
Here's Lyles. Formby has 4 strikeouts. All 3 of the outs in the previous inning via the strikeout. And now Lyles, 2 for 2, a run scored. He was intentionally walked his last time. Lefty on lefty here. The pitch. Ball 1, just a little bit high. One 0 the count. Formby, the kick in the 1-0 pitch. That's hit in the air to right center field. And there's Tony Ware, makes the catch. That ball hung up for a while, and the wind was starting to swirl it around in the air, but Tony Ware able to make the catch. By the way, Ace Allen is in left field now. Tony Ware in center, and Britt Baxter's in right. So Chance White is out of the game. Britt Baxter is now playing right. Ace Allen moves from right to left. Here's Pate. 2 outs, nobody on base. Strike call right down Main Street, 0-1. Line the 0-1. Just missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. The line, the 1-1 pitch. Foul back, strike 2. Formby is looking sharp right now against a very good lineup here. Pate is 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. 1-2 pitch, a grounder to second base. Denver Nell vacuums that up, throws on to first, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning in the bottom of the 6th. Dogs have 3 outs left in the top of the 7th inning. Sonoraville trying to stay alive in the region championship run. Dogs would need 6 to continue and 7 to take the lead. We head to the 7th inning right back after this.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660.
Live Wire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time.
At Livewire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Livewire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and priced to sell. Livewire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the big delay.
We head to the 7th inning. It'll be Cole Dingler, Denver Nell, and Ace Allen due up. 7, 8, 9. Cole 0 for 2, Denver 1 for 2, and Ace is 0 for 2.
Number 8, Cole Dingler.
This Phoenix crowd making some noise. Guess who's still pitching? Lyles. The pitch. Strike one, swing and a miss. Dingler 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. There's a fly ball to the right side. Second baseman will give way to the right fielder who makes the catch. One gone here in the top of the 7th. Cedartown is 12-0 in region play, but that perfect mark is in danger here. Denver Nell is 1 for 2 with a hit and a strikeout. Lyles delivers to him. It's upstairs, ball 1. Shadows, by the way, creeping over the plate. Most of the infield is still in the sunlight. Pitch is low, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. And the pitch, ball 3 low. And it's 3-0 to Denver Nell. The pitch. Strike 1 call. Oh my. 3-1. And the pitch. Strike 2 call. Two pitches that, well, if you're watching, you saw it. Coach Johnson calls time. Denver thinks that was ball 5, but the count is 3-2. Lyles delivers a 3-2. Ball 4. That's ball 4. So Denver reaches. Second time he's been on base today. Draws the walk. Now time called. Let's see here. The pitches for Lyles. He's over 100. He's got 106. They're going to have to. They're going to change horses here. Stay with him. .106 pitches for Lyles through 6 1/3. Here's Ace Allen. Ace 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Denver Nell, the runner at first. 1 out. Lyles. The pitch to it. Called strike 1, a breaking ball. Ladies and gentlemen, on Wednesday, we need a crowd this loud from Cedartown. That's upstairs, ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Call your relatives, get them out to the ballpark on Wednesday. Because Sonoraville is going to travel well, we can already tell. 1 ball, 1 strike in the pitch. Back to the pitcher, to second for 1 on the first, double play. And that's your ball game. A comebacker to the mound. ends the ball game, and Cedartown's perfect region record comes to an end here at Sonoraville. The final score, Sonoraville Phoenix 6 and Cedartown Bulldogs nothing. We'll come back after 60 seconds to wrap this up on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Coverage of Cedartown High School Bulldogs baseball on the Big AA is brought to you in part by Republican State Representative Trey Kelly of Cedartown.
This is Representative Trey Kelly. I want to wish all the players and coaches a safe and successful season. You've worked hard to represent us on the field, and I'm proud to represent you in the Georgia House of Representatives. Again, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and I want to thank you for listening to the Big AA. Go Dogs!
This announcement paid for by State Representative Trey Kelly, kellyforhouse.com. Ed's Cleaners in downtown Cedartown offers many different services. They dry clean, press your already washed garments, and fold and wash your clothes. They also launder and press your clothes with or without starch. They have an alterations expert on staff, and they can tailor your garments to you or simply replace buttons. They specialize in leather garment cleaning and preserving wedding gowns. Ed's offers next-day service where most in the industry do not anymore. As you know, Ed's loves their customers and strives to give them the best experience possible when they visit us. That's Ed's Cleaners in historic downtown Cedartown. Stop in today.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big AA.
Final score, Cedartown drops their first region game of the season to the Sonoraville Phoenix on the road. 6-0 is the final. The loss goes to Britt Baxter, his first loss of the season. He went 4 innings, 12 hits allowed, 6 runs on 5 hits. 6 runs, 5 of them earned. We mentioned 12 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Samuel Formby pitched in relief and looked pretty good. 2 innings pitched, only 1 hit allowed, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. So a pretty good job there by Samuel Formby in relief, but the damage had already been done. Dogs also had some chances to get on the scoreboard today, but unfortunately couldn't do it. 5 hits and also 2 costly errors for the Cedartown Bulldogs today. One of them resulted in a run, the only unearned run of the game. So that's it. 6-0, the final score. Sonoraville on top of the Bulldogs. So if Cedartown is going to win the region championship, they have to win one of the 2 games on Wednesday. So, folks, what that means is we need you to pack the Dog Pound on Wednesday. Rowdy fans, loud fans, we need them. Bring your shakers, bring your noisemakers that are legal, of course, and just bring your body to the ball game on Wednesday, and let's get this team across the line for their 3rd consecutive region championship. But they face a tough Sonoraville team. The good news, I guess, for the Cedartown Bulldogs for this would be that Lyles cannot pitch on Wednesday as he goes over 100 pitches, close to 110 pitches. But the Phoenix have more than just Lyles. They're a good ball team. So we'll see what happens on Wednesday. The Dogs hoping to clinch at home on Wednesday, a couple of days away. So we'll tell you about it when that comes up. Your final score again, the Phoenix 6-0 winners, 6 runs on 13 hits and 1 error. The Dogs no runs, 5 hits and 2 errors. For Ethan, back at the radio station, manning the controls, Andrew Carter here from the Inferno. Sonoraville High School, home of the Phoenix. Your final score, Sonoraville 6, Cedartown nothing. We'll take you back home to the radio station. Good night and God bless here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.